Manjari Fadnis and you're watching me exclusively on BollywoodHungama.com. I'm the only child of my parents, so it's like in my house, it's basically my parents, me and my dadi and my dog, Pari. My childhood days were extremely inquisitive. I used to ask a lot of questions to my parents, some embarrassing ones too. But I was a very naughty child, like very fun-loving and like, yeah, I was like, I always wanted to go out and have fun and like friends and people. I love people. So yeah, I'm a very people's person since childhood. I just always wanted to be a doctor. And then as I grew up, I realized that no, I cannot see blood and like people crying and like, dead bodies I can't deal with and everything. So I decided no, like this is like, I'm too emotional to be a doctor. So that went out of the picture. But then I wanted to be a psychological counselor. But that nothing worked out because after my 12th standard, I started working. I came to films. There was this event happening, as in like this holy event or something in some water park and all. So yeah, they just called me. They'd call me for comparing. So I was like doing that. So that was my first job. Yeah. I got trained by this person called as Ashish Bhuyan, and I learned a lot from him when it comes to acting and performance and all. I mean, he really polished me as an actor. He really groomed me very well. I remember I had just got a folio clicked and all, because that's a passport into the industry was what I was told. And so, it was kept in the house and I'm telling my mom, Mummy, hello, it's done. Can I go now? And then we had a huge fight because my mom was she was very scared to send me all alone to Bombay and all, was struggling and everything. So, I had a few relatives here. So I came here just for a week, after fighting with my parents and all. And I met a lot of production houses, gave my pictures across, all that stuff I did. And I just went back home and I don't know, I think within 15 days of that, I got a call from Planman Motion Pictures. They were starting their journey that time as producers themselves. And they're making their first film called Rok Sako To Rok Lo. So, it was like a very nice role of the school girl and everything. So I went for it and I auditioned and I got it. So the very first audition of my life, I got into the film and it was very easy. I think the first break was very easy, but then the struggle started. I did not have any butterflies in my stomach. In fact, I had butterflies in my stomach when I was seeing my co-star act. For the first time when I saw somebody in front of the camera giving a close-up, I got really scared. I'm like, oh my God, when I am in that position, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I don't know, it just came very naturally to me. I didn't feel anything. One thing very, very important you need to have when you want to come into this industry is basically like passion for your work. Because I think this industry takes away everything from your personal life to everything. Because when you're shooting from morning to night, and then you don't have time for yourself. So you have to be really, really in love with your job enough to be able to give that much to it. Passion is important. Secondly, you really need to be emotionally extremely, extremely strong as a person, because it can get very frustrating when the whole waiting period comes and all that is very, very difficult. So you have to be mentally strong enough to be able to deal with it. And luckily, what's most important is to have a great backbone, as like my family, my friends, they're my backbone. I know I have something or the other to fall back on. I have a very, very close-knit family I can fall back on anytime. So I'm not scared of anything. I can take my own decisions. I can just go ahead. I think I'm good. I'm doing well. I love everything to do with performing arts. And that's what drives me all the time. That's my motivation, always. Come into the industry only and only if you're passionate about your work. If you are thinking that, oh, it's all about fame and money and glamour and all that, well, don't fool yourselves. It's a lot of hard work, and you really need to be mentally strong and you have to be really passionate about your work to sail through.